Hey everyone, we are going to solve a problem about counting some matrix with the same number of x and y. Let's read the problem. We have a 2D matrix grid filled with x, y and dot characters. We need to find the number of submatrix that contain at least one x and have the same number of x and y. Okay, now understand what problem is saying. So imagine we have a matrix and it is filled with x, y and dot characters. Now we have to tell that how many submatrix including 0 comma 0 initial index with the count of x and y equal. So let's understand the problem. So here we have given a matrix that contain x, y and dot characters in matrix. Okay, so now we have to tell how many submatrix are there that contain equal number of x and y character, and that matrix, that submatrix starts with 0 comma 0. So here in this case we have total of 3 submatrix that that have equal number of x and y characters. Now understand the second example. So we have this matrix x x y x y. So in this matrix there is no submatrix starting from 0 comma 0 which have same number of x and y. So there are total 4 possible submatrix: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Out of these 4 submatrix, no submatrix have equal number of x and y characters. So the answer of this test case is 0. Let's uh, let's go to the solution of this question. To solve this, we need to count the x and y in every possible submatrix. We can use something called prefix sum 2D array to make this easier. This 2D array will help us to keep the track of number of x and y's up to any point on the grid. First, we create a 2D array called frequency. This will store pairs of number. The first number will count the number of x till now and the second count the number of y till now. Now we go through each cell in the grid and update the frequency array. If the current cell is x, we add to the x count, and if the current cell is y, we add to the y count. So what I'm saying, suppose this is the first cell and it contains y, so we increase the first of the in pair by 1. Now if we want the count of x and y up to this cell, so if somehow we know how many x and y's in these cells, we just add whatever here in this cell and we will know how many x and y till this submatrix. So to solve this, we know that the number of x and y in these submatrix is stored at this point, and the number of x and y in these submatrix stored in this point. So if we add this and this, we get the sum of x and y in this submatrix, but here there is a overlapping of this submatrix, so we'll subtract the pair of int present in this cell to the counters. Let's understand what I'm saying. If the current cell filled with x, we update the x counter. If y, then we update the y counter. And for the previous number of x and y counts, we add the left submatrix and we add the top submatrix and subtract the overlapping submatrix. This way we get the count of x and y in the pair of int at that cell. Through this way we update our prefix 2D matrix. So now uh, after updating the prefix 2D matrix, we iterate to the 2D matrix and look for where the pair of int is equal. Also in last, while iterating, check for the condition that the cell at least have one x and y. Suppose if that cell has 0 x and 0 y, this is invalid, so take care of that case. And after iterating to the prefix 2D matrix, we get our answer. Here is the C++ code.